Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Mets and the Houston Astros. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Justin Verlander will be on the mound for the Stros. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, as you can see, he's a tall drink of water out there, especially on the mound. That can really work to your advantage because you work on more of a downhill plane and you typically get more extension to the plate on your release. The key, though, is that he has to be out front with his release point or he'll be more likely to miss up in the zone.
Here's Nori Aoki. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for the Mets, right fielder Nori Aoki.
Now a swing, and of course this fly ball will immediately test the new guy as this is in the air to left. Under it is Marisnick, one away. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if La Potencia, Yoenis Cespedes, can keep it going. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
As Dribble Cabrera comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
You froze him on the fastball there as Dribble Cabrera is the second out of the opening frame. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down against Verlander here in the first. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Noah Syndergaard, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, he's going to be fun to watch. He almost always is. He's proven to be one of the more dominant arms in all of baseball. And you can bet this opposing lineup is not too excited about having to face him. More often than not, he shuts teams down, so that's kind of what I expect from him in this one.
Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. Now a ball line foul up and over the Astro dugout.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Misses, ball 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice. Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2 in that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. A solo shot here to left, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that. Blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Altuve is retired, 2 down now.
Batting fourth, the shortstop.
Here's Carlos Correa now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now. Changeup too low. He walked him. Here's Carlos Beltran. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. 2 for 3. He also has 1 home run.
Well, that pitch gets your attention right away. That's that ball up and in. No hitters get back there and they go, hey, that could end my career. That ball's a little too close to my head.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
To 2-2 now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. He'll try it again, 3-2. Another one sent foul. Another full count pitch home, and he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Jake Marisnick is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Matt, I'm looking for him to challenge him right here. You know, 2-2. You don't want to go to 3-2. Have them.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Astros off and running on the solo homer. We'll head to the top of the second, and Houston's off to an early 1-0 lead. Standing in, Michael Conforto. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tapped out in front of home. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Well, let's take a look at the Stros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
First baseman, number 22.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Number 22 is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. but not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
In now, Jose Reyes, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. The 1-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after. So stepping in, Josh Reddick. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway. And that misses ball 1. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. 2-0 pitch on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Catcher.
Brian McCann stands in as he looks at a called strike.
I like that pitch right there. Nice adjustment. After a 4-pitch walk, he comes right back and throws a strike. That tells me this guy can be aggressive when he needs to.
0-2, here it is. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Well, let's take a look at the Mets defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. The thing about Travis, not a big guy, and he's had some injuries along the way. But if he can stay healthy, he's got a great pitching staff to catch.
Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Little chopper back to the mound. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Travis d'Arnaud.
First pitch on its way. The high fastball is in there. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Hit hard on the ground at first. Gurriel scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready for another
Nori
chance?
Aoki.
Nori Aoki. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Reddick, still ranging back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo home run here for Nori Aoki as the Mets have come back to tie things at 1.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Now batting.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And now a swing and a miss by Cabrera as he falls behind no balls and 2 strikes.
0-2 with this guy. This could be the worst scenario you want. He's got 4 pitches that he can throw for strikes now. You really don't know what to look for when you're the hitter.
Marisnick is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But the Mets are able to square things up on this solo home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up, all tied at 1-1. Striding in once again, Alex Bregman. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
The batter,
digging in to try it again, Carlos Correa. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Yoenis Cespedes comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Cespedes.
Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike 1. Squared that one up just a little late. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. Here's Cespedes with a drive. That's high and deep to left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo home run here off the bat of Yoenis Cespedes. And the Mets move out to a 2-1 lead.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Standing in now,
Center
Michael
fielder.
Conforto.
Michael Conforto.
He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Marisnick is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Into the
Number
box
22.
now, number 22. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Pretty textbook pitching right there.
The
Jump
batter,
ahead in the
number
count
4.
0-2 and then start
Designated
working
hitter,
outside the zone.
Wilmer
Easier
Flores.
said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. As he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Here comes the 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Reddick. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Mets have taken a 3-1 lead.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
The batter, number
Into the
7.
box, Jose
Second
Reyes.
baseman, Jose Reyes.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo home run for Jose Reyes, and the Mets open things up here. It's now 4-1.
Well, sometimes runs come in bunches, and that's definitely the case in this inning. That's 3, count them, 3 home runs in this frame alone. 4 for the game. Did someone throw a home run derby they didn't tell me about? Sure looks that way.
Now batting. Catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. And the inning is over. So here's Carlos Beltran. He starts off the inning against a guy who
Leading
struck
off the
out the
fourth inning.
side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And Beltran able to lay off that time, and the count moves back to 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's Jake Marisnick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Josh Reddick is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
7 in a row. Flat out dominant, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They trail it 4-1. Digging in now, number 1 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 1.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit, try to put that ball in play.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And no one will get this one.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Oh, that's in.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. On the ground to the left side. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
The batter.
Ready once again, Nori Aoki. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Pitches a cold strike, the throw. And a wide throw here as it skips into center field. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Comes set with the 0-1. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. The catch is made near the line in left, tagging the runner from third. A tag, and he's out at the plate, a double play.
Third baseman number 13.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Springer. And that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans, but they lead it 4-1. Matt Vasgersian back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac as the left-handed hitting catcher Brian McCann settles in to start the inning. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Hard hit ball to second. Right there is Reyes. A quick out number 1.
First baseman.
A little bit over halfway home tonight. Bottom of the 5th as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Yulieski Gurriel is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Yulieski Gurriel becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. Here's George Springer. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And a curious looking swing that time, as he likely had ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
And another foul ball. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Popped high in the air. Syndergaard will put this one away, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Yoenis Cespedes. We thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with him to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for the Mets.
Outstanding range on display that time, and here's the data from ShowTrack. I didn't think he was going to get to that one, but he did, and then to complete the play, he made a fantastic throw right on the money. That batter's got to feel like he got robbed on that ball. Stepping in now, Michael Conforto. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here, now 2 away.
The batter, number 22.
Striding in once again, number 22. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Verlander ready with another 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Nothing doing against Verlander that time around. But his club trails 4-1. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. They start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Number 1 onto the grass, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, that shot tells you everything you need to know. He's really a little frustrated tonight. This has been a tough game. They haven't swung the bats well, and they need to start getting some offense going.
1-2 now. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They trail it 4-1. Colin McHugh is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 31, Colin.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Tapper up the line. That winds up foul. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. McCann has it. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Reyes. Lifetime history with Colin McHugh. 2 hits in 7 tries. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next for the Mets, catcher.
Ready for another shot now. Travis d'Arnaud. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Ready once again. Number 1. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's set. Here it comes. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Sharp ground ball to third. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him.
Right fielder.
Boom, boom. Base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Nori Aoki will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
High in the air out to center field. Springer on the run. And that's the 3rd out. 2 left for the Mets. Ready for another chance. Carlos Beltran. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. A.J. Ramos gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
New York, number 44, A.J. Ramos.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Here's the 2-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Astros right now would do anything to get this leadoff hitter on.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Digging in once again, Jake Marisnick. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. 1 run, just 1 hit, 1 error so far for the Astros. Down the 3rd baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
I like the call for the two-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Right fielder.
Now to the plate, Josh Reddick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Digging in to try it again as Dribble Cabrera. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Cabrera.
Throw won't get him.
Well, that's called smelling a base hit right there. He beats out an infield single. Not everybody hustles out of the box, but he darn sure knew he better, and he did.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. So this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Now batting, center fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Conforto. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Springer at the track. The wall. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, he missed the fastball earlier, so the pitcher thought he can't catch up to my heater. Well, he not only caught up to it, he chased it down and tattooed it out of here.
Now batting.
In now, number 22. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Springer racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Into the box, Wilmer Flores. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Reddick on the run. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
Second baseman, Jose Reyes.
Into the box now, Jose Reyes. Shot toward right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. The relay throw, the tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Mets 7 and the Astros 1. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Brian McCann.
Jerry Blevins comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Jerry Blevins.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Aoki going back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run for Brian McCann. And it's a 7-2 game now.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Sinker. 3-2 now. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, George Springer. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 2 runs on 2 hits. 1 error so far for the Astros. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. 3-1 now. And a full count now. 3-2. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Hit hard to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit in the air to center field. Conforto is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Astros get a run back here on the solo shot. 9th inning straight ahead. It's now a 7-2 ball game. Set to start the 9th now from Space City, Houston, Texas, as we continue our MLB Network presentation. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single. Digging in and looking for more. Number one. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's a base hit as well, as that's into center field. 2 straight hits to kick off the 9th.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the night, and are you surprised? That's 3 singles. Now sits 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Not a bad night.
Aoki.
Here's Nori Aoki. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Springer comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Here's the first pitch to him. Way out in front. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit down the line at first. There's 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that is through into left field, a base hit.
That ball looked like it started behind him, and he hung in there, and the ball stays inside still, and he gets the base hit on it.
Into the box, Michael Conforto. Chopped at the plate, but that one rolls foul. He smacked a homer back in the 8th in this one. Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike two. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. In to score, the runner from third.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his third RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Digging in, number 22. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. The 0-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Marisnik is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 2 runs on 4 hits here, 1 error, and 2 men left on base. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready with the 1-1, and this will be fouled away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 1-2 delivery, and a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And there's the first out. Here's Carlos Correa now, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Now batting.
Carlos Beltran is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy in the order. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The New York Mets get the win after banging out 16 total hits. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 9 runs, 16 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Astros, 2 runs on just 2 hits, 2 errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro Light Rail trains can be picked up at Main Street Square, just 6 blocks from Minute Maid Park between Walker and Dallas.